I wasn't trying to be picture perfect. I was just trying to better me to love me, to understand at the end of the day I am worthy. Yeah, they overlooked me during my journey, but I still showed up for me. I wasn't trying to be picture perfect. I just wanted to recognize my smile. I just wanted to go within and heal the trauma and pain that was truly affecting me. Childhood wounds, went into my adulthood. I wasn't trying to be uncomfortable to become my worst enemy. They would never understand at the end of the day. I didn't have to seek revenge at the end of the day to choose me. They would never understand why they have to sneak revenge to choose me. Go take for tack with someone at the end of the day that didn't see my worth because I wasn't trying to get discouraged because someone didn't see my vision, because I believed in my faith to understand at the end of the day what growth looks like up close in person. They would never understand at the end of the day why I chose me, because God had a plan for me. The energy is different. When you truly hear your calling and you ain't doing it for likes and views, let alone cloud chasing, they would never understand when your dreams became your reality. Trauma and pain was installed within you, choosing you to come out your comfort zone. They would never understand at the end of the day why you didn't give up on yourself that day, to dim your light when it came to pain. Everybody obstacles when it comes to life is so different, but respect your neighbor and stay in your lane. It's a thought process to me. I wasn't trying to paint a picture at the end of the day thinking I'm better than somebody. But that's how they looked at me that day. Oh, because I overcame so many obstacles that was placed in front of me that was supposed to make me uncomfortable. I was supposed to be my own worst enemy. I was supposed to live in fear and give up on me. They judged a book by its cover because I loved me. They judged a book by its cover because I chose me. They judged a book by its cover because I was able and willing to recognize my smile and see myself frown. But to better myself to love me at the end of the day, when certain folks gave up on me or overlooked me, I chose me that day to realize at the end of the day I am worthy. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Wow. When the enemy's truly calling, trying to discourage you because you choose you. You didn't think you was better than nobody. You just know what you've been through. You knew at the end of the day you was just in your own lane trying to elevate, to understand your true self-awareness. You truly praying for yourself, not against yourself. Allowing yourself to truly go within, to understand the confidence that God installed within you, to know that you are worthy. Wow, to see your vision. The energy is different. They would never understand at the end of the day what it took for you to come to terms as choosing yourself to better yourself. You was battling depression, anxiety, PTSD, didn't know if you was going to get a meal that night, let alone if you was going to be able to sleep that night. So uncomfortable. Being diagnosed by the doctor, you put a name to your story when it comes to your mental health. They would only wanted to label you a number at the end of the day. Wow, how God works in mysterious ways. When certain folks was throwing spell at you in a toxic way, they would never understand how you truly went within to go with. They would never understand how you truly went within to actually recognize your smile, not to see yourself frown. How misery truly loves company. And they swear up and down everybody's supposed to be frowning. Wow. When the devil tries to approach you, your enemy be trying to call. It be truly one-sided. Because that wasn't God's vision. To allow you to get discouraged. But to allow you to truly go within. To realize that, wow, God truly showed up for you. To love you. To show you at the end of the day that you are worthy. Regardless who overlooked you. My content is not for everybody. It's not. And that's okay. Wow. When certain folks swear up and down that you think you're better than somebody, and you wasn't even trying to project that animosity. All you knew at the end of the day is respect your neighbor with no misintentions. You just knew how to speak up for yourself and talk you just knew how to talk in a healthy way when it came to your mannerisms. And you walked differently. You smiled differently. You chose you. When certain folks overlooked you, they would never understand how did you overcome the trauma and pain that was endured within you. Everybody's walk of life is different when it comes to their story. But you still knew how to respect your neighbor, even when they try to discourage you. Loving yourself is not a crime. Dimming your light, that wasn't part of God's timing. Allowing you to see your faith that you are worthy. You overcame so many obstacles. To love you, to choose you, they would never understand at the end of the day how you didn't want to lose you. You had certain folks coming in and out of your life saying they got your back, they respect you, and they had malicious intentions regardless of the stranger in the street, that unhealthy relationship. Sad to say, even a guardian. Everybody's walk of life is different, and I say that respectfully, and especially when you're moving accordingly. They would never understand at the end of the day you're not doing it for likes and views, let alone clout chasing, because it was truly your reality. How when certain folks at the end of the day had to play with spell work in a toxic way to try to discourage you, try to steal your identity, let alone energy harvest. They would never understand how God truly picked you up that day to show you at the end of the day that, wow, you are truly amazing. How wonderful. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are loved. Yeah, they overlooked you. They didn't know how to respect you. But God works in mysterious ways to allow you to choose you, allowing you to pray for yourself, allowing you to see that your prayers became your reality when you least expected. Because God was putting you in your lane to show you at the end of the day what self-control looks like up close in person. When someone tried to antagonize you that day, didn't matter about your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. When your neighbor tried to discourage you that day, you allowed yourself to believe in your faith that you matter and you're worthy. Don't get discouraged today. My content is not for everybody. And I say that respectfully. Wow. Hey, butterfly. You almost gave up on yourself during your journey. But you found peace within. It wasn't an overnight process to choose you to go within. They would never understand you wasn't doing it for likes and views, let alone clout chasing. Willing and able to recognize your smile. Something that you think wouldn't be impossible. But it turned out to work in your favor. Allowing you to go within and heal the trauma and pain that made you so uncomfortable. What a behavior. Not allowing yourself to become your worst enemy. Childhood trauma endure with you and went into your adulthood. You know how it feels to deal with being sexually assaulted, dealing with hate crime, discrimination, violence. Dysfunctional folks at the end of the day. Wow. It was truly your reality. It was your existence. They would never understand what you overcame. Everybody's walk of life is not the same. But it's called respect, neighbor, stay in your lane. Loving yourself is not a crime, never dim your light. Especially when someone's trying to project pain. They would never understand when you were able and willing to face your reality. When you truly hear your calling. Recognizing your faith to go within. How God allowed you to see in the day. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. But always be your authentic self, with no malicious intentions. Yeah, trauma and pain was endured within you. But allowing you to show up for you, you didn't allow you to become your worst enemy. Because God didn't overlook you. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. You know, during your journey, certain folks would disrespect you, would know, and you wouldn't have to have malicious intentions towards them. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Certain folks wouldn't like the fact that you tie your shoe differently because you understand self-control to understand at the end of the day you don't got to project pain. But everybody is not the same. They say hurt people, but that's only the enemy talking. That wasn't God's point of view. God is kind, God is respectful, God is love. To understand God's light, to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day with no malicious intentions. We are all not the same. My content is not for everybody. Just because someone gave up on you or overlooked you, disrespected you, made you feel like you wasn't worthy, they threw spoke at you in a toxic way, they wanted you to live in fear. Never get discouraged, and I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. But loving yourself is not a crime, and healing trauma and pain is not a race, let alone an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. Continue patient with your process when it comes to your healing journey, choosing you to better you, to love you, to understand at the end of the day, you are truly worthy, regardless who overlooked you. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence, you matter, you're worthy. Now you're genuine love, respect. Love yourself to better yourself, never dim your light or get discouraged, treating yourself right. And I say that respectfully, regardless who overlooked you. Being a copycat, you are for sure when it comes to common sense and the same respectfully. Being real at the end of the day, you're truly not, because you can't be smart, you're not. I am the original owner of all my content. Thank you for your time, Naya, genuine love, respect.